I think everything's in order. Yeah. So we're gonna get through the World Series. Hold on, let me get music on. So Mizrowski got hurt. So we're down, but the Yankees are down big time. Yeah, we're down Terang, we're down Pratt, we're down a full starting rotation if you're counting Priester. Yeah, it's pretty brutal luck for us. But they're also missing their closer, Aaron Judge, Casey Mize, and Grisham. They do still have a really good bullpen, a really good rotation. This offense, though, is pretty bad. Pretty bad. But, yeah, I'm just gonna get into it. I don't think there's really a point to doing like an opener thing. I think we just gotta hope Harrison's better. Ooh, I should have moved Weimer down in the lineup. Could be worse. Yeah, Joey Ortiz is making his first postseason appearance because of all the injuries. We'll see how it goes. Harrison gets through first inning, perfectly clean. I mean, what is Skubal an 85? He's just an 80. But yeah, it's gonna be difficult. Big G on second base. I think pitcher on Goldschmidt. We get a ground out. Giancarlo can't run, so he doesn't advance. And then we face shitty-ass Austin Wells. And we plunk him for some reason. That's going to score. I mean, that's just bad. Vaughn's on second. Like, the worst possible players up. Okay, Joey. Extra base hits in his first postseason AB. Why not? Let's try stealing third, because that's fine. Weimer's probably going to get out regardless. Yeah. It is what it is. That was hubris. Bellinger works a full count. We strike him out. I can't really see the ball well on my monitor, so I can't tell when it's put in play until it crosses the infield. Get out of the inning. I gotta monitor his pitch count because we've got a fully fresh bullpen, including D.L. Hall, who we added to replace Mizrowski. We get nothing. Harrison's at 46 already. Pitcher on Goldschmidt. Advances a runner, but we get an out. I think we try and attack him. We walk him. It is what it is. We don't get a double play, which is what I was hoping for. Get out of the inning with only one given up, but against Skubal, we need better. I think we start. Let's warm up. Let's warm up Ashby, just in case Harrison gets in any trouble, because he's already at 63. He gets through 5. We've got the back half of our lineup. Weimer on second. Not sure how exactly he got there, if it was stolen base or what, but Gary's up. Let's hope he can drive him home. Can't even advance it. And Frelick works a full count, walks, brings up Churio in a 2-2, who strikes out. I think I put in Ashby and immediately warm up Ginkel. Just start our revolving door of relievers. After Ginkel, warm up Adam. Alright, we gotta pounce on Yarbrough. Full count, Joey Ortiz. Ground out. I don't really care about defensive implications here or left on left implications. I just need impact. Put in David Hamilton. Honestly, no, we're still going to put Mitchell in. Probably should have just put Mitchell in as a pinch runner, but we're going to try and swipe second. We swipe second. Gary's up 2-2 count. He strikes out. Frelick up 0-2. Putrid at bat. Unbelievable. Attack Giancarlo. We strike him out. And we got to get something going here. 2-2 count to Churio. Get a base hit. I'm going to steal. Or not. Let Eugenio swing away. Advances a runner, but William Contreras with a 2-run home run. Go ahead. Off of Felix Bautista, who's been phenomenal this postseason. Struggled in the regular season. Wow. Oh boy. Andrew Vaughn, full count. Yeah, I really could not see that at all. So we got Jet also working a full count. He walks. Have him steal. See if we can get an insurance run. Warm up McGill. Sit down Uribe. We don't have anyone who can play shortstop. I don't even know why I'm considering anything. That's going to fall. Let's send it. 2 outs. We got to try. We get a 2-run lead thanks to Joey Ortiz. Garrett Mitchell, first at bat of the series. He lines one into center. We got 2 on, 2 out now. For Gary. Probably should have subbed in Yelich. But let's see if McGill can shut the door in this opening game. Gets one strikeout. Another strikeout count. He gets a second K. Full count to Austin Wells, who grounds out, and we take game one. A little bit more bullpen than I would like to, but we've still got Abner. We've got Spire. We've got Yoho. We've got Koenig. We've got lots of irons in the fire. Oh, I forgot to mention that. I offered a contract to this guy to replace Rick Sweet in Nashville. Looks like Tyson Harden. Yeah, that's a fair. Thomas Pannone actually got the spot start in real life today. Didn't go great, but it happened. So Woodruff is up. Another lefty. Yeah. Honestly, I think we replace Frelick. And I think we roll with this. How about that game won by Joey O, though? Hitting like third base, Joey Ortiz. Let's hope we can get a good start from Woodruff. Get a good first. Runner on, 2 outs, so Andrew Vaughn up to the plate, 1-1. He's swinging. That's going to drop. We're going to send him. Challenge the arm. Out at the play. I don't hate taking that shot, especially early. Woodruff gets into some trouble. Volpe is up, 2 on, 1 out. Should be a ground. Yep, double play. Perfect. Don't generate anything against Fried that inning. Still nothing. Still pretty deadlocked. 2 on, no out. Vaughn up to the plate. They get 1, but it advances the runners. Jet Williams up. He puts the ball in play. Allows the runner to score. Brings up Joey O, who also grounds out. But we do take the lead. Woodruff, 47 pitches through 4. I don't have to really worry about warming anyone up yet, but it is a bit close for comfort. I will get DL Hall just in case something spirals. Scary fly ball there. Woodruff gets out of it though. No score. No runners score. I think, you know what, let's let Woody close out the inning. He strikes out Ben Rice. We get 6 strong from Woodruff. I think we get Abner up. Oh, we might even let him go a 7th. I don't know. I'm not going to risk a steal yet just because we've got the top of our lineup. Suarez, 0-2 count. Puts it in play, not deep enough to advance. Contreras works it full. Base hit up the middle. That should score Chourio. We got a 2-0 2-0 lead now. Let's see if Vaughn can keep this going. Fly out. And now Jet 2-2 count, strikes out. I think we just go to our A pen. Oh my god, Abner. We're gonna pitch to contact and hope for a double play ball. Volpe bunts. We only get the 1 out. Let's attack McMahon. Grounds out. We get the out at home. And I'm going to pitch to contact. Lines it into center. Just get the out on Chisholm. That should do it. Abner gets out of it, but definitely not ideal the way that played out. So if we reach Paul Goldschmidt, I'm going to want Yoho ready. But let's see if we can get... Nope, no insurance runs at all. So in goes Koenig. He gets a clean frame. He actually does face Goldschmidt, but gets out of it. I'm gonna call upon McGill again. And maybe warm up. Yeah, I'll keep Yoho ready as a safety measure. Weimer 1-1 count. Ground out to deep infield. Trio swinging 3-2, ground out. And Suarez swinging full with weak contact. Not ideal. Let's see if McGill can get back-to-back saves. Looks like Wells is swinging first pitch. Fly out. Volpe 2-2. He strikes out. And McMahon works it full. He strikes out. So back-to-back saves for Trevor McGill. We take game 2 to go up 2-0 on the series. We get our AAA manager to sign. Now it's Logan Henderson versus Garrett Cole. We can get our lefties in the lineup now. I mean, Joe Ortiz is not leading off. I guess Mitchell kind of has to bat lower. Just because he's not hitting. Our bullpen, the middle, our leverage guys are pretty taxed. I guess not as much as I thought they were. We did have an off day, that is right. So we get 2 on in the first, no outs. I don't think I can double steal here. Suarez, high fly ball. And that is gone. 3-run homer in the top of the first. No outs for Garrett Cole. Love getting to an early lead. I gotta get used to looking at the left side of the screen now for pitch counts. Henderson gets the second scoreless frame. This is an identical situation to the first inning home run, even down to the count, but this one ends in a double play. And Bauer strikes out. Can't knock in the insurance run. Pitch around Ben Rice. We get a ground ball. We get an out. How did they score a run? Did I miss something? I see. So that happened during the sim. But he wasn't in scoring position, so I was not put into the situation to prevent that. Let's see if Mitchell can take third. Nope. Freelake pulls one down the line. Get another insurance run. We get back that run, I suppose. That was given up in the last inning. Wild pitch lets us advance to second for Jet to get a more favorable... Nope, he strikes out. It doesn't really matter at all. I'm going to let Henderson keep going until he can't. Like, maybe here's where I start thinking about Yoho. Chisholm grounds out on what probably would have been ball four, judging by what it visually appeared to be. We get another ground out. And Henderson's through 5 strong. I guess only 2 strikeouts. Maybe strong isn't the right word. Let's see if he can get through 6. Gets Bellinger swinging. Oh, Ben Rice reaches on error. He's starting to lose it a little bit. Walks Goldschmidt on 4 pitches. We're putting Yoho in and hoping we can get some weak contact. Wells lines it into right, which should score. Yeah, that scores, and we are in trouble now. Volpe hits a deep left, that'll score. And just like that, the lead is down to 1. Because I let Henderson go for too long. And McMahon hits the gap. That's going to tie the game. I have a fresh bullpen. I don't know why I felt the need to stretch Henderson. This is a poor management decision. Simply put. Let's see if Churio can get an insurance run with runners on the corners and 2 outs. Worked it full, but strikes out. Spire goes in. Pitch around Goldschmidt. I don't love that because of his platoon splits, but we get the ground ball. They do score. Again, must have been like a first to home thing. Yeah, Ben Rice. God damn it. I guess we put in our sort of B tier bullpen together just because we're not in the lead. Suarez versus Okert. Strikeout. Bowers versus Okert. Strikeout. Contreras versus Okert. That was not a good inning. So put Ginkle in. Ryan McMahon home run. I think this game is just getting away from us. Simply put. Go for a double steal. Or don't. It is what it is. We gotta put Andrew Vaughn in here. Two on, no outs. We need a slugger. He walks. David Hamilton is gonna replace him. And that brings up Jet Williams, who's playing second. I'll just let him. I'll let him go. 2-2 count. Bases loaded. He grounds out. Or, I guess, fielder's choice, but doesn't score the run. That brings up Yelich lefty. Bases still juiced. 2-1 count. Fly ball. It's going to be a sac fly. Or it's not even going to score Ortiz, despite 55 speed, I guess. Okay. Churio, bases loaded. 2 outs. And he strikes out to end the game. I mean, that is ridiculous. Bases loaded, no outs, and we don't score. You just can't fucking do that, man. Not here, man. Rodon, Shane Drowan. I mean, Ortiz had the most Linsanity game of all time. I think I'd rather see Garrett Mitchell than Frelick. And Gary just has not hit, so I don't see a reason in him being in this lineup, to be very blunt. Jet Williams does not hit well. I think we do something like that. It is lefty. So I guess that can work. Rodon pitches a perfect frame. I guess perfect. Yeah, it is perfect. I guess we don't really know that because they could have walked and double played or something. But regardless, a blank frame. Drowan is not someone I trust a whole lot in a playoff game. I trust him over the course of a season, but it's like, I don't know how he'll perform in a one-game spurt, you know. Weimer, 1 on, 2 outs. He gets hit. That brings up Jet, who flies out relatively sharply. I thought that might have reached the gap or like missed the glove, one of those animations, but alas, nothing. Jazz Chisholm hits a 2-run home run. And just like that, we're playing from behind. Drone gives up a home run to Ryan McMahon. 2 lefty home runs. I mean, I don't even know. 2 on for Christian Yelich, lefty. He strikes out. Our hitting with runners in scoring position is just brutal. Or not even runners in scoring, just runners on in general. We managed to push through a run off the Joey Ortiz double. Weimer lines one to left that will score for a sac fly, but so we're still in the game at least. Jet 2-2, he strikes out because what else would he do? I think that's the end for Shane Jerwin probably. I get Jason Adam ready as well. Because I'd like to see DL Hall get through these three. Then we got a righty for this. I mean, their hitting has been putrid. It's just been buoyed by Goldschmidt, McMahon, and Chisholm. Like Volpe's, I guess Volpe also has a home run in the series. Regardless, we still need a run, so we can't worry about what they're doing until we take a lead. Contreras walks. It brings up Vaughn with 2 on, 1 out. He walks. Bases loaded for Yelich. Lefty, lefty, he strikes out. Joey Ortiz full count. That is going to be a pop-up or pop fly to center field. In goes DL Hall. I'm going to do this at bat by at bat because once it reaches the turnaround, I don't want him overextending. Wow, that was really strange animation. Alright, DL Hall gets a clean inning. Ryan Helsley closed the last inning, I suppose. He's back out there. Weimer gets on. Gets to second somehow. I think we let Garrett try and do something here. He singles up the middle. They're sending Weimer, who scores. So we take the lead. I'm not going to try stealing. I'm just going to let Jackson hit. That should be, yeah, a little bloop single, which will score Mitchell. And now we have a 2-run lead. Let's try and swipe second. Or not. Let Eugenio eat. I mean, that was so far off the plate. Alright. We don't get anything else, but we take the lead. In goes Jason Adam. Jason Adam gets hurt. Oh, back tightness. Your back hurts, dude. It's the fucking World Series. What are we doing? I mean, why didn't I just put Abner in? I tried to get cute with it with Craig Yoho. And now Bellinger triples. Alright, we get Big G out. I guess we gotta attack Chisholm. We strike him out. Yoho gets out of it. Okay. More Ashby as well. Because he hasn't really pitched much in this series, actually. Against they took out Clark Schmidt just as I was about to say his name. Because Vaughn leads with a double. Brings up Yelich. Advances the runner. Which is something, I guess. Ortiz swinging first pitch. Grounds out. Way to pick your spot. They just have so many lefties, man. I guess I'll let Weimer eat full count. Oh, please. Oh, warning track fly. Okay. We're gonna put Abner in. He gets out of it, which he's been kind of shaky this season, so I was a bit worried. We don't manage an insurance run. Oh my god, I forgot we're not the home team. Yeah, we'll just put Ashby and Koenig as our break glass in case of emergency. We get 1 out. Get 2 outs. Caballero gets it into the gap. Definitely 2. Yeah. Gonna pitch around Bellinger. He grounds out. Yes. I'm very wary of the throwing errors that this game generates. So now we warm up McGill. Can we get an insurance run? We cannot. We're going to put in our closer in a 1-run ball game away from home and see if he can continue his brilliance from this postseason. Giancarlo Stanton. That's a rocket to left, but falls into the glove of Churio. Chisholm 1-2 count. He strikes out. Goldschmidt down to the last batter. Or down to the last out, I suppose. Grounds out. And we take game 4 to go up 3-1. Used a lot of pitchers because Shane Drone was not very sharp. But we just got a best Scooble again. That's kind of fun. Yeah, Kyle Harrison. Something like this. I mean, it's hard to game plan for Scooble. You just kind of have to hope you get some lucky bounces. We have runner in scoring position, but 2 outs. Vaughn merely grounds out. So we got Harrison. Gets into some trouble, but 2 outs. He gets out of it. Scooble gets a clean frame. Harrison gets a clean frame. Jet Williams on second with no outs. I'm going to try bunting him over with Sal. Just... Okay, whatever, man. See if Churio can do anything but a pop up to first base. We're not able to score off the leadoff double, I presume. Harrison gets a clean frame. I mean, when we get base runners against School, we have to take advantage of it. That was just poor display. Garrett Mitchell is on second, 2 outs for Churio. Can't get past Ryan McMahon. Pitch around McMahon. That's going to go. McMahon's just owned us with these cheapies this series. Damn. I mean, that's probably the game just based on the existence of Tarek Skubal. I'm going to put in Jason Adam. He gets out of the inning. And now we got to come from behind against arguably the best pitcher in baseball. Oh, whatever, man. Gabe Spire, get the out against a lefty, please. Worst case scenario, we have a lefty for... Okay. We get nothing. Try and save our bullpen for game 6 if we can. I'll try bunting for a hit, I guess. Oh, who am I kidding? Just let him swing. Who cares? Trio finds the gap. That should be 2. Can we avoid the shutout? Yeah, let's 0-2 pokes it the other way, but falls into the glove of Cody Bellinger, which brings up Contreras in a 2-2, who grounds out to McMahon. In goes Ginkel. And they're going to blow this game wide open. Or not wide open, but they're going to pull away. This is sort of what I intended to say there. Yeah, we're going to just throw in the towel. Chisholm grand slam. Just sim the inning. I'm going to see how we do against Oval. We save the big parts of our bullpen. Like, our 4 leverage guys did not get put in, which is really what matters in the end, I suppose. But they win game 5. I mean, Ginkgo was terrible. Just simply put, offense was putrid, but when you're facing Tarek Skubal, that will happen. I don't care, man. Woodruff versus Freed. Just so many lefties, man. I'll let Bowers get the DH this time. See if we maybe save Yelich for a later opportunity. Who knows? But we are in home. Or at home, I should say. So hopefully we just win at home and bring Milwaukee its first World Series. We get runners on. 2 on, 1 out with Vaughn up. He's a double play machine, though. He strikes out. And Bowers strikes out with the bat on the shoulder. Lovely to see. Woodruff gives up a 2-run shot to Goldschmidt. Really giving the fans something to cheer for here. Another run scores. I presume double scoring someone from first. I mean, this is... The offense has just gone anemic. Pretty bad. Woodruff's already at 70 pitches. Warm up Ashby. He gets through it. That's gonna be his day. In goes Ashby. Clean frame. Warm up Yoho. Can we do anything against Max Fried? Of course not. Put Yelich in. I clearly overthought it. Yelich is swinging first pitch. Drives it to deep center, but Dominguez is there. I mean, it's the bottom of the order, man. This is bleak. It's not even really the bottom of the order. It's the middle of the order. But our depth has been sapped. See if Yoho can go a second. Probably not. Get Ben Rice looking, though. Jet Williams against Stephen O'Kurt, who dominated us last time he appeared. He pops out. We're going to put in Gary. See if we can get a spark with a right-handed bat. 2-2 count. Dumps it into right, but it is caught. And Churio, 2-2 count. Another fly ball that does not land. We will put Garrett into center. Weimer into right. Spire gets into some trouble. But none score, and it's the bottom of the ninth with a 3-run deficit. Top-ish of the order. I think Churio's already gone, but Suarez strikes out. Contreras solo shot. 2-run lead. Vaughn draws a full count. Walks. In comes Bautista. We've already got the lefty and Yelich in. I should have put in a pinch runner, but I'm going to do that now. I'm going to try and swipe second. And I guess we can't. We advance anyways, but this count is already looking unfavorable for Joey Ortiz. Full count. Little dribbler. Doesn't go far enough. And we have a game 7. Logan Henderson and Garrett Cole. We hit really well off of Garrett Cole. Bowers is definitely not back in the lineup. I can't do that. He just has not hit, simply put. Why is Joey Ortiz leading off? Are you fucking kidding me, man? Whatever. Fucking Jason Dominguez home run. We just can't. Okay, Joey Ortiz is trying to prove me wrong. Not like we can do anything with base runners on, though. Here comes strikeout looking. Just what I want to see in a do-or-die game. Just keep waiting for your pitch. It'll come in game 9. Okay. We have to score here. Jet Williams, full count. Puts in play. We score one. I can't. He's just going to get thrown out. Swipe second. Or don't. I don't know the last time I've actually stolen a base. But Ortiz is able to get an RBI single. And we get the go-ahead run. Trio runners on the corners. 2-2 count. Pop up. So we don't do anything more against Cole, but we take the lead. And Henderson doesn't immediately piss it away, which is a good thing. I'm a bit worried about Contreras hits a solo shot. Runners on the corners, no outs. Suarez is up, full count. He walks. Garrett Mitchell, bases juiced. It's a ground out, but it does score. Oh, it doesn't score. They put in Skubal? I guess it is a do or die, but like day after pitching, and we just blow it open. I mean, how many pitches did he throw? He threw 101 pitches. Dude, Freed was yesterday. Too many lefties. They should put a cap on how many lefties you can have. Yeah, the stress of past couple games is kind of dissipating with the 6-run cushion. I suppose I haven't thought about going to starting pitchers here. Not that we really need to. Bellinger leadoff home run. He's able to clean up the rest. I think we just put in Ginkel and let Henderson hold his head high on whatever that was. Skubal continues to own us. I'm gonna get Koenig warmed up. I should have had him going already, but let's let Ginkel face Dominguez, do a mound visit, and put him in. Gets through it. We're going to send in... You know what? No, I'm just trying to be like them. We'll go deal Hall. Because then we can get past the thorn in our side of Ryan McMahon. Or not. I wanted to save Uribe. So we had Uribe 8th, McGill 9th, without trying to stretch either of them too far. Austin Wells just stole 3rd on us? Are you serious, man? David Hamilton is too scared to swipe 2nd? Well, that scores a run. Lock in, man. Alright, Deal Hull gets out of it. That sets up Uribe for the 8th. Let's see if we can get even more runs off Fernando Cruz. Suarez lines one into left. Bases juiced for Garrett Mitchell. 1-2 count. The amount of Backwards K's, man, with bases loaded is ridiculous. I don't care if you're swinging and striking out. Just try to do some damage, man. Whatever. Frelick clears the bases. Or not. Suarez is slow. I forgot. Put Bowers in for a pinch hit. He strikes out. Uribe gets into some trouble. I mean, I gotta warm up somebody. Alright. We don't get any insurance runs. In comes McGill. He's had an unbelievable postseason so far. Faces Royce Lewis, who works at full. Fly ball to center. That drops. We are 2 outs away from winning our first World Series in franchise history. Ahmed Rosario doubles. 80 speed for Ahmed Rosario feels egregious. Chisholm gets a base hit to drop. Terrible swing, but we'll take it. Bellinger's up. 1 out to go, and we get it. In the first year of this save, we win the World Series. For first in what, 57 years as a franchise? Right after breaking our win record. There we go. William Contreras was named MVP of the series. Yeah, he had the 2 home runs. I mean, if you want to celebrate, you can. Things taking forever to load. There we go. All right. Season score of 1,004. I always love this page to scroll all the way to the bottom. Like, okay, Robert Gasser wasn't that bad, but I forgot I had JP Fireeisen pitch. I had Michael Kopech pitch. Like, who else is here? Tyler Fitzgerald got into some games. Mark Manfredi I called up. We're getting to, like, contributor territory here. Oh, yeah, we traded back for Freddie Peralta. All right. Yeah, we're going to execute that option. And we're going to void the Suarez deal. Who the hell are you? A scouting discovery. Okay, dude. So dev lab. Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm probably gonna vote for awards, figure out arbitration, or at least get a framework for arbitration, then call it a stream. But MVP. I know Jordan's gonna be on the list. Bellinger is probably my top 10. I'll put Shea. I'll put McGonagall. I'll put. I don't. I'm not a. I'm not a pitchers for MVP guy, but Schlittler probably deserves to be there. Witt for sure. Ben Rice. Julio had a good second half. I'll think about him. Nick Kurtz. Dingler. Probably Buxton. So in terms of ordering this, I think Ben Rice probably jumps up here. I'll go Langoliers third because he hit 40. Kurtz missed some. Oh, he didn't miss any time, actually. I think I'll just swap them, honestly. Dingler can go where Schlittler is. I think I like that. Something like that. For Cy Young, I'm just going to do all the AL and then all the NL. For Cy Young, wow, Cease must have not done well in the actual save part of this. Detmers. Where's Schlittler? He's definitely here. Just trying to scan. Rasmussen. I would maybe think about Bryce Miller, but it's just hard with the innings. Because it is so low. Like, I would probably go with Sonny Gray. Kirby's just a better Sonny Gray, honestly. Good to see Imai settled in. I wish I had strikeouts on this screen. I don't feel like going to the sortable list, so... Because my votes don't really matter. Damn, good season by Sean Newcomb. You know what? I'll go Soriano. I think I lean Schlittler. I like this order, though. Reliever. I mean, Chapman is an obvious first thought. Wherever he is. He's a Ranger, right? Yeah. I'm not going to vote for any middle relievers. I just don't believe in that. Louis Varland. And higher K per 9 and more innings. I'll go Cade Smith over Grant Taylor. Rookie of the Year. Feels like McGonagall's an easy choice. Who else feels obvious? Where's Murakami? Did he not play enough? Dude, he was so good. Why is he not listed? Played 100 games. Unless I'm blind. Whatever. Guess I'll go Peyton Tolley. I'll go... Where is he? Connolly early. Sure. Not really thrilled with those, but... Wow. Not many qualified here. It's... I guess Jordan is an outfielder. But Yandy feels like the obvious choice. Catcher feels like Shea is the obvious choice. I guess Dingler is kind of close, but the home run gap is enough for me. Now, Rice or Kurtz? Rice has one higher WRC plus point, but Kurtz has the edge in homers. And just did more at bats, honestly. I value volume stats and stuff for this, because it's not who's the better player, it's who had the better season. At least that's how I view it. I mean, it's between like Ernie or Geloff. I think I'm going to lean Geloff just because you're almost getting 30 from him. But I could really go either way. Miguel Vargas, I'll shout out, but it's going to be junior. 34 homers is kind of a down year, though. Like, do I just go Okamoto with 38? I don't know. I mean, I'm going Colson with his 41 for sure. Jordan, he's my MVP. Again, Buxton feels kind of obvious. He was on my ballot. And then right field. Things are interesting. Judge isn't going to get it for the ABs. Like, it's just too little. Cortez doesn't have nearly enough. I guess no one really has at-bats here. What happened to all the players? The MLB's running out of players. How did nobody have at-bats? Maybe it's... I don't know. I mean, Cortez has better numbers and less at-bats. Or in more at-bats, I mean. I'll go him. Canzone. You could convince me. That's actually a joke right now on NFL Twitter because there's so many just like teams that seem to have holes at the exact same positions. So people are just saying like the NFL is running out of players in like the same vein as the banks are running out of money jokes. Which I find pretty funny. Every single off season, NFL Twitter has like a new bit. Like I think it was last season, they kept saying Matthew Stafford got killed and was replaced by a clone because he was like out with some undisclosed injury for a while. And he went on to be MVP last season. It might have been the year before, now that I think about it, but I do remember that one being really funny. I'm gonna be totally honest. I don't care about the Gold Glove in this game. Like, I'm not gonna sift through these metrics to figure out who it is. So I always just skip that. Let's go to NL MVP. Get that shit out of here, man. I mean, Shohei is definitely going to be here, wherever he is. Yeah, Shohei. There's a lot of good candidates. I mean, shocker, the NL is better than the AL. James Wood, I feel comfortable slotting in as a placeholder. I feel comfortable putting in Mizraowski and Sanchez. I'll put in Hunter Goodman. I'll put in... Damn, Geraldo Perdomo? I'm sorry, I can't get behind that. That's such a high war for... Put in Carroll. I put in Harris. I'll put in... Where's Brian Reynolds? Brian Reynolds. And then Schwarber. And probably Muncy, I guess. Because PCA did not do well. Like, he had a fine season, but he did not have the crazy season that he's having right now. I don't really know how I would order this. $53 feels like a top 5 at least. Sure, whatever. Cy Young, I mean, I know 2 of them. Where is the other Philly? Looks like Skeens will probably... Yeah, Skeens. Skeens and Sale probably. And then one more. Why is Chad Patrick here? Kyle Harrison, maybe, if the innings weren't so low. I'll give it to Zach Wheeler. The innings are too low. I mean, Erod. Numbers aren't pretty, but from a run prevention standpoint, pretty good. That might be a situation where there's one vote, and it's just me. Reliever of the year. Was McGill hurt too long? Well, Ashby kind of breaks my no middle reliever rule. Duran, Miller, Is there someone who I should include that's an actual closer? Yeah. I gotta put Reisel in. Unfortunately. Rookie of the Year. No Shane Drowan is kind of surprising considering there's a negative WAR player here. What do you mean by color? Because I know you can change like the bobber style. Or you used to be able to do that for a while. I don't know if there's... Oh, yeah, I think that was added in the Ginger Island update. Hello? Alright. Yeah, I'm going to take measures into my own hands and put in... Oh, wow. Are they not rookie eligible for some reason? That can't be right. Was he on the Major League IL last season? Or something? Weird. But, I guess I'll just work with what I've got here. Which, where's Weatherholt? He feels like the obvious choice. Along with Sal Stewart. Put in TJ Rumfield and call it a day. I could be convinced about Nolan McLean. But, whatever. Shohei, no question about it. Catcher is going to be Hunter Goodman, no question about it. First base, it's a lot of 140s. A lot of 140s. I'll give the nod to Olsen for 36. And damn, even Bowers has a chance. Second base, I'm probably going to go Terrain. Feels like the right call. Casey Schmidt, probably. But I'm going to go with my guy. Third base, we don't even have an option. Pretty weak, to be completely honest. I mean, Eugenio with us was pretty good. I guess Max Muncy's kind of the only option. Shortstop. Otto Lopez. Left field. Brian Reynolds. Wow, this is not reflective of Tyron Taylor's season in real life at all. Leaning Mickey Moniak. I will be selecting Mickey Moniak. And then for right field, we'll go with James Wood. He hit 40. That sums it up enough for me. Submit that. Yep, and now I'll go through arbitration very briefly. I think Blake Perkins is an obvious non-tender. Michael Kopech is an obvious non-tender. Raja Strizny is an obvious non-tender. Are any of these guys people we want to bring back? Not particularly. Maybe Darian Miller. I'll offer him a minor league extension. I mean, some of these relievers are getting just paid more than I want to pay them. So I kind of want to flip some of them. Who to submit a QO to? I'll submit QOs to both, I guess. And then the dev lab. Whoa. Is the active roster always going to be 42? Because that's kind of, that plays into our favor, kind of. I'm going to check in. We can get an extension going here. Oh yeah, I am in commissioner mode, but that's just for Hall of Fame purposes. 38 is a lot. Can I talk him down to 34? With a 5 million Cy Young Award and 750,000 per All-Star. He's interested in it. Let me think. Who's getting paid? Let me look at the spot track, contract, leaderboards, MLB. Like, what are some of the highest AAVs for pitchers? Okay. So 34.8. That would slot him right below what Corbin Burns is being paid. And the only pitchers being paid more is Garrett Cole, Blake Snell, DeGrom, Framber Valdez, and Zach Wheeler. I think that's appropriate value. I'll submit it. And with that, I think that does it. Oh, well, let me look at these retirements first. See if there's, like, Mitch Garver, Yu Darvish, Chris Martin. Like, Yu Darvish should have been an email. Blake Trinan and Rendon, Merrill Kelly. Like, some of these are big-time players. Marcell Ozuna, Scherzer. Like, are you kidding me? I can't sim a day because otherwise I'd have to set up my whole dev lab because I don't want to miss out on time for that. But, yeah. What a successful season. But I'm not sure when my next stream will be, but it will be the full off season. So most likely a weekend. But,